everybody. My name is Felicia.com. Wait, you think I should have said my first and last name? Hi, everybody. It's Felicia.
Hi everyone, it's Megan.
Okay. You don't think that sounds a routine day? So today we are coming together with a little collab video. I'm basically talking about how our friendship.
Okay, let's start again.
Okay, so today we are coming to you guys with a collab video. Basically talking about our friendship and how being friends all of these years like helped us to be the young women that we are today.
It's just gonna be about, the importance of friendship, and not only the importance of friendship, but the importance of the types of friendships that we have. How long were we friends, Felicia? From
Grade 7.
grade 7. I remember meeting Felicia at church one Sunday, and we just clicked.
So tell them about like my journey with like free photography and stuff like that.
Okay, so we're gonna start with Felicia.
My story first.
Her story.
Mm-hmm.
So back in grade 7, we were friends, whatever, and Felicia always had this, when you're young and you think you all of that, and you think you all of that or whatever, and we would take our pictures on our little camera. Those cameras that we used to have, the little box
I
cameras.
used to carry my camera everywhere.
Right. So we used to have the little box cameras, and all of us used to like to take photos, whatever. But I remember specifically, Felicia used to like to edit. She was an editor. When I tell you, like, she had the software, the program. Anytime you needed something edited, go to Felicia. She gonna put the words on it. She gonna put the little bubbles, the little stars, every single thing.
All the bubbles.
Pick the bubbles. Picnic. I remember picnic. I remember picnic. Anyway.
To the gods.
Right. So she would do that, and she was always very gifted at it. We would always go to Felicia when it came to that. So one day, I guess Felicia just thought to herself, well, I want to do a photo shoot just to kind of, because this is what I love to do, you know what I mean? So she kind of consulted her friends about it. And so when she consulted me about it, I said, you know what, Felicia, do it. So she gathered up some of her friends, some of her closest friends, and she did a photo shoot of us. She had us all come and dress in all white, and I remember we went to Arlukaya. Well, it used to be Arlukaya back in the day. But we went to Arlukaya, and like we went under the gazebo, we were taking photos and stuff like that. And ever since then, her business just kind of blew up. And I think that it's just a testament to the fact that, when you really do what it is that you love to do and what it is that you think that God has placed on your heart, it's gonna flourish and it's gonna succeed, because once He gives us that vision and that dream and that goal, and once it's something that He wants us to do with our lives, He's gonna bring success, because what we do for Him will last and it'll just be successful. So I'm just very proud of Felicia. Felicia had, when she first started, Felicia was so scary,
afraid.
And the thing about it is, we all are scared. Like, we all have those insecurities and those fears in our life. And boy, when Felicia first started, she was scary. She would come to me and she would be like, Megan, but I don't know if I could post this, because, like, what are people going to say?
Excuses.
What are people going to say? Like, how am I going to post this? And, like, but it don't look right. And, like, what do you think about this? Felicia used to come to me every single time she posted something. She would come to me prior to posting it.
Every time.
To get my approval. You know what I'm saying? But thank God that now we don't really need people's approval. It's good to get people's opinions. But when you know that it's something that God has given you to do, you don't need the opinions of people. You know what I mean? We already have His approval, and that's really all the approval that we need. And so I'm just so proud of where she came from, how confident she is, and just her business is just, it's blessed. It's blessed, and I couldn't be more proud of her, and I'll continue to encourage her.
Thank you.
In everything that she does, and I'm just thankful for our friendship, and just it's just so genuine and it's so real, and it's something where I can go to her with a problem, and I know that she would encourage me through it, and I would do the same thing for her. you know, we don't have a problem admitting our faults to each other at all. We don't have a problem of admitting our insecurities, and stuff like that, because we're there for each other. It's no jealousy, it's no hate. The thing about it is, you know, when Felicia started her business, what was I doing? Nothing. But I wasn't upset.
She was supportive.
I wasn't mad. I was supportive.
She was supportive.
I could have easily said to myself, well, gee, like, I'm not doing anything with my life. Mind you, seeing Felicia do things with her life gave me a spark, gave me motivation to do something with my life. And I feel like that's how it should be.
Yeah.
But it never was at a point where I was jealous of the blessing that she had, or what she was receiving from God. Because at the end of the day, I knew that just as God has given her a purpose, He's also given me a purpose. You know what I mean? So I knew within myself that one day my purpose will be revealed, and one day I will walk into my purpose. And I will look at Felicia as motivation. I will go to Felicia for motivation when my time comes, just as I have encouraged her. And so it's just a matter of knowing that your time will come. Your time will come, and just being genuine and real with your friends, wanting the best for them. Anyway, I think I'm running on right now, but we will touch on the type of friends that you have later on in the video.
Yeah.
So,
well done, right there. Well done. Well done. Okay, so now I want to speak about my journey, like my friendship journey with Megan. Okay, now, like we said earlier, me and Megan met at a young age. We was like in grade 7. So I don't know, like we was like 12 or whatever. Yeah, like we was in grade 7. And from then, Megan was like always the person she is, like not to the extent now, because you know, like she's grown and stuff like that, and she's experienced things, and she's like matured into her purpose. But like she always had a heart of gold, and that she always wanted to profess her love for Christ, and she always wanted to see people do better for themselves, and you know, like things of that sort. And I'll never forget, because like I say, from when I first started photography, like she was always there, like motivating me whenever I feel afraid to do something, whenever I feel like I'm second guessing myself. Like she was always there behind me, like, girl, Felicia, stop joking. Like, Felicia, you could do this, man. Like, Felicia, like, come on, like, you know this what you was born to do. Like, she was always there motivating me. Now, a few years later, Megan came to me, and like we was having like a heart to heart, and I think your major was biochemistry in college. Sounds familiar, but anyway, your major was biochemistry in college.
For 3 years.
For 3 years. And Megan came to me. Megan said, Felicia, I am not happy. Megan said, Felicia, this is not what I want to do. She said, Felicia, I is be in class, and I swear, like the teachers be teaching to me, and I just be blank, like my heart isn't in it. Like she used to be like, mind you, I getting good grades and stuff like that, you know, I pass, and you know, I doing good, but I just can't see me becoming a doctor. Like I can't see me in that field. And I just was like, Megan, if you know your heart is like, you know, in like the arts and like being motivational and like speaking and stuff like that, then you know, why not do it? And Megan gave me like the most excuses. You know what, Felicia, maybe I'm not ready. And she was like, man, it was like all type of excuses Megan was giving me. And you know, like from the outside looking in, it was like, man, what you talking about? You was born to do this. And I just be like, Megan, you need to switch your major, you know. To me, it's only shielding you. It's not helping you grow. Like, because I always felt like college for one is an option, right? So if it's an option, you should wake up every day wanting to go to class. It should be something that you love to do. And like, she wasn't getting that. So I was like, you know what, Megan, you should really change your major. So Megan procrastinated for a while. Okay. And I can't remember exactly what point it was, but she came to me one day. I would never forget. Megan came to me one day. She voice note me now. You know when it come from the heart, you got a voice note, you can't type. So Megan came to me one day, and Megan was like, girl, Felicia, I am so happy. I said, girl, what happened? She said, Felicia, I just left the school records department. I just changed my major. And she was like, Felicia, I just feel like I was supposed to do this from a long time, and honestly, like my heart was filled. Like when she told me she changed her major, it was like, oh my God, like my friend actually making steps or like strides towards doing what she really loved to do. So like I was so happy. Being in biochemistry, she didn't have to like interact with people. Like she didn't have to be so open and be so not friendly, because she's a very friendly person, but she didn't have to be so interactive with others. Biochemistry was just keeping her inside of her shell, her comfortable zone.
No time to do
Her comfortable
anything,
zone.
like,
That's what
to
biochemistry was doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was like, man, you know what, Megan, that's really good. Like, I was like, that's really good. Like, I'm glad that you are seeing some growth, and I'm glad that you're not regretting your decision, because after 3 years in a major, it's like, listen, I either can do this and finish it and think about the next major later. But I commend you. I commend you for walking in faith and changing it. I really commend you. And then my girl graduated from college this year, right? And after she graduated from college, Megan came to me and we had another heart to heart, because it's like we live for heart to hearts. Like we live for them. She came to me again, and we just was talking about our future and like what we wanted for our lives. And I said, you know what, Megan, you already graduated from college. Now is the time to start making moves. Now is the time to start just walking in your purpose. Now is the time to just live your life on like another level without no fear. And then, she started telling me how she was thinking about doing a blog and stuff like that. And I was like, girl, do it. Girl, do it. Because I think she mentioned a blog from a long time. But again, she was making up excuses. But that is be the fair though. That is be the fair. When you think you can't do something, all type of excuses can start coming. And when she finally made her blog that night, she came to me and she was like, Felicia, read my blog post. And I was like, look at you. Like, I was like so happy and so proud. I was like, look at you actually doing, like, you know how long she was telling me about making a blog? And when she finally did it, I was like, Megan, hats off to you. It's like I was watching her. I was watching her succeed every milestone. And then shortly after that, my girl created her YouTube channel. Now, when she created the YouTube channel, it was like, all right, this one unstoppable right here. It was like, all right, I see what you make up. I see you. So yeah, seeing her, watching her growth is like, I am extremely proud of her, especially knowing like how she was always there for me and supportive of me. And like, I just feel so good as a friend to know that I was able to do the same in return for her. I guess what we basically told our little story to say is that, it's good to have like good friends in your life to help build you up, to make you better. Because like she said, when I first started my business, it was a lot of fear, a lot of insecurities, a lot of me feeling so uncomfortable within myself, within my business. Me not feeling confident. It was a lot of things that I was going through. And she was always there to reassure me that, you know what, Felicia, you can't be watching all of these things when you were destined to do something. And in the same, I was basically trying to tell her the same thing. And it's so funny because when you're on the outside looking in, like she was looking at me like, Felicia, like really, like you could do this. But when you're just so afraid, it's like you can't really see it for yourself.
It's kind of clouded.
Yeah, and I was seeing the exact same thing in her. I was like, Megan, come on now, you was born to do things like this. Why are you making up excuses? But she had to realize it on like her own time.
Right. And just going off of Felicia, community is so important. I feel like we are created for a reason. I don't feel like anyone was made to really be alone. And so that's why friendship and community is so important, because we need to be there for each other. We need to encourage each other, We need meaningful friendship, friends who are going to push you closer to your purpose, push you closer to Christ. You know what I mean? And so it's just so important,
yeah.
I think. Just having those relationships, those friendships that really that have purpose, genuine friendships.
Especially like with Megan, I look at her like as my spiritual advisor. I know that I could go to Megan with almost any situation, and her advice is always going to come from a godly perspective. Like, even if I'm very emotional, if I'm very angry about something, I'm just like, Megan, you know so and so wrong for this, or you know this, that, and the third. She'd be like, you know what, Felicia? I understand how you feel, but sometimes you just have to let go and let God. And it's good to have a friend like that because she reassures me that, you know what, Felicia? Sometimes it's not up to you. Sometimes you just have to let God handle situations that are beyond your control because He knows what's best for you. And like, she has been doing this from like so much situations, so many trials and tribulations that I've had in my life. She has always given me things from a godly perspective, and I appreciate that a lot.
Alrighty, so yes, just the purpose of this video was just really to show how, you know, the importance of friendships and the importance of community. Just thankful for friendships,
Basically.
thankful for friendships and the right friendships.
Yeah, the right, especially.
Really,
You don't
really?
need someone who's going to be jealous of you.
Right.
You don't need people who are going to bring you down.
Right.
You don't need people who are going to steer you down the wrong path. Like, you need positive friends. Like, it's very important to stray away from toxic relationships.
Right. People who genuinely want the best for you.
Yes.
People who genuinely want the best for you. So that's what we had for y'all today. Love y'all, praying for y'all, want the best for y'all.
Guys, if you really like this video, you can give it a thumbs up for us. And you can comment if you want to, like, your thoughts on friendship, your views, if you had any good experiences with friendship, bad experiences, like anything, you can just let us know in the comments, guys. You can share this video if you want. Also follow us on Instagram at The Real Felicia,
At Megan Turnquest.
and we will see you guys later.